Construction Skills Queensland built this program based on industry feedback. We need young people who have got aptitude and attitude and want to come to work. It was very important that Construction Skills Queensland chose a partner in its training application that was able to deliver a scope of training to a wide number of trades. Careers Australia provided that vehicle for us. So we put together this program which said, here's a suite of skills that we think before you get to the construction site you need to understand, you need to have experience in. Young people try different jobs, they try different careers, they choose. We've got to make it easier to get involved and not have a one-size-fits-all. Thus the internship was born out of that concept. We're able to marry up a relationship between the training company, the employer and the future worker to produce an outcome that says before you take them on as a future employee, they actually know what they're getting in for, they've actually got some skills and they're actually productive on day one.
I sent a job application into All Trades. They called me in for an interview. They said they didn't have anything available at the moment, but they had this internship. And they said that there's a good chance that it will lead me into a job and give me the experience that I need to be desirable to employers.
I found out about this internship program while looking for jobs on Seek. I was going to apply for various apprenticeships and then the internship came up.
I found out about the internship through Torgas. I applied with them and they rang me and told me about it and they knew I wanted to do electrical. So I went in there and did some testing and that's how it all started.
On a daily basis we can do two different things, practical or theory. So be out in the workshop doing wall frames or welding, or we can be in the classroom doing different tests.
The first 2 weeks was mainly just in the classroom and then we got into the prac and started doing some switchboards, lighting circuits and things like that.
I found that the teachers here at Careers Australia are really good because it's adult learning and you're really here on your own basis. So if you're willing to learn, they're definitely willing to teach you, and they've got great background because they've obviously been from the trade.
In the very first 2 weeks I was placed with Gordon Burke Constructions as a carpenter's assistant. We virtually went through the whole motion of setting out a concrete slab and almost building a house by the end of it.
Being a part of the placement and having work at Northern Switchboard Solutions gives me a great opportunity to gain an apprenticeship. Northern Switchboard Solutions put an apprentice on every year through Torgas. So when they are ready, I'll be the first one in line.
The key focus of the program really is to not only give these people seeking an apprenticeship a taste of what the industry is like, but also to give employers a first-hand look at some of these young people with the hope of transitioning them into an apprenticeship.
The program itself, our experience with Careers Australia has been fantastic. They've been very professional and the training that they facilitate out of the training facilities here in Toowoomba have been second to none.
They get an opportunity for themselves to see what goes on and they learn some skills along the way. Us personally, we get to interact with the next generation of kids coming through, and it's good for us to be able to use some of the skills that we have to pass on to those guys.
It allows them to go out into the workplace to have a hands-on experience in that particular industry. It also gives the opportunity for a host employer and an employer to have a look at that particular person. So it's a win-win situation for both the intern and also the business.
It's also given our interns a competitive edge. So when they go out and start applying again for any apprenticeships, they have something that's a bit more than maybe who they're competing with.
Students coming out of the internship program are job ready. They've got safety equipment supplied by Construction Skills Queensland. They've attained their white card for the construction industry, and they bring with them a certain skill set which enables them to work safely in the work environment right from day one.
You really work really hard on the on-site experience to get noticed by the boss, to get signed up, and when that happens it's probably one of the best feelings. You know, you've put in the hard yards to get the apprenticeship.